back, Screen Fiend fans, and this is the movie review for Toy Story 4. Toy Story 4 is by far, I gotta say, amazing film. And this is the best animated movie series ever. And when this is over, I want you to name your favorite animated series ever. If you can think of one, name it. And I got to sit there and compile it in my brain to see if it is better than Toy Story 4. Well, the Toy Story series. Now, a lot of people have been judging this film when they do movie reviews based on the fact of the previous three. This this would be a mistake because you're not announcing the film. You're basically comparing it to the other films prior. That's a whole different type of you know, review altogether. So you're trying to see where it fits in with the other ones. I like that they had the perfect ending. It should have stopped. So you build that negativity going into the film. But those who've even done that even come to the same realization I've come to. The movie is great. The movie is epic. And it really centers in on the heart on where the story should have finished, I felt, in Toy Story 3. You kind of got that completion, but in here, now I see more of a completion here. And what happened is Woody and the gang have now been passed on. You start seeing the montages of Andy and playing with Woody and all those guys through the years. Then him getting grown and passing on those toys to the new owner, and the new owner, she's nervous about going to school for the first time, so she makes a toy, Forky, and it kind of eases her transition into school. So after that, things change. You start seeing the film take a different type of direction, but my goodness, this is the best looking Toy Story movie as far as the animation. The type of shots they pulled off here, sometimes you have to ask yourself, was it real? Or am I looking at animation? That happened a lot during this film. You had to do almost double takes to say, wait a minute, hold on, is that what I just saw? Wait, did I just see that? And the angle shots they were taking, I'm like, gosh, this is like really, yeah, this is like a movie. And see, that's what the people don't understand about Toy Story, is that it's entertaining the kids, but there's a very epic story that grips adults. And it's just the way the writing is. It's just a beautiful story. And Forky, once he comes to life around there, and he's like, wait a minute, I'm not a toy. I'm somebody use me. I might go in a microwave once or twice, and then I hit the trash. What in the heck am I doing here? I don't know what my purpose is. Why am I even made? It's like, hey, look, Woody's like trying to explain to him, you belong to Bonnie now, and Bonnie needs you. He's like, look, I'm out of here. He takes a flight. He's like, look, I ain't with this. So Woody wants to go grab him, bring him back, and that's Woody. He's got to save the day. And Woody is definitely, out there in the world trying to convince this guy that he has a purpose. And that's what this movie is about for adults and anybody, that you don't know why. We never really know why we're born, why we're really here. But while we're here, let's make the most of it, because we might do something amazing, not just for ourselves, but for someone else. Sorry about that. Got a little summer cold coming in. But that's what was the key point here. And it's not just for Forky. You're going to see that this applies to Woody as well. Woody's going to have to make a decision in this film. And I felt that that was a pretty huge decision even for Woody. And I don't want to give away the rest of the movie, but you know, you see Keanu Reeves comes in as Duke Kabam, the Canadian stuntman. I mean, it was okay. It wasn't as funny as people. Oh, he was drop dead funny. He was so Key and Peele to me had the most funniest cameo of anybody in the entire film. They were drop dead funny from the moment they were on there, and it was just perfect timing, perfect chemistry with them two. They probably ad-libbed the entire thing, but it was excellent all the way through. I mean, Keanu, that part was funny, but they're really overhyping it because Keanu Reeves. But I'm just here to tell you the truth. Key and Peele killed it. All right, they took that to a whole nother level. Now, Bo Peep comes back and she's trying to tell Woody, like, look, you've done that already. You know, this is a whole new world. You get to be free. You know, you get to roam here and come stay here with us. Then you get the Goosebumps doll. You know, that doll is just evil no matter what movie he's in. You know, it's got a whole bunch of them now. It's like, let's get a whole bunch of those little guys from Goosebumps films and slap him in here, and that's going to take things to another level. So you got bad toys versus the good toys. And Woody just always wants to be that inspiration to help motivate toys, you know. He feels like, look, we're not getting played with that much anymore, so I'm going to shift my energy into just motivating other toys. You could do it, other toy. You know, you're going to make some kid's dream come true, you know. So he's become a motivational speaker. So overall, Toy Story 4 is definitely a 3.5 movie. And I'm very close to 4. I'm very close to 4. I'm very close to calling this a perfect movie. It's just one little, it's like a dead spot in the film. It's like about a 10 to 15 minute transition from what the film was on course to do to jumping to another course. And that transition, that one little transition got it at 3.5. Because I felt that 10 minutes and the way they did that, it was kind of like, hey, okay, now it's another movie. But it was like, all right, I'm with it. But now it's another movie. And that little transition, you know, just threw me a little wrench in there. And that got it at 3.5. So for people who are rating this with the other Toy Story films, you know, I mean, this film is by far very well written, character development, everything. Buzz Lightyear to me, they could have left Buzz out of the whole damn movie. I mean, really, to me, Buzz Lightyear ain't really had no real involvement to me since like the second one, really. The second one, whatever the third one, or I guess, but really the second one. After that, he's just there right now. This is more a Woody story than anything. This is a Woody's journey. And if you've seen Toy Story 4, well, I don't think you've seen it yet, but when you do see it, come back and see if you agree with my assessment of the film. And don't forget to subscribe to Screen Fiend. And thanks for listening.